Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all a few different ways to clean your beauty blenders and your brushes. 3 different types of cleansers here with me. So the first one that we're going to start off with is the Beauty Blender. It is the liquid blender cleanser, and this is normally what I use for beauty blenders because that's kind of what it is made for, and it is formulated without parabens, sulfates, or phosphates. So what I do is it has a pump at the very top, so all you do is pump down a few times. Now you do need to get your sponge wet before this. I don't know why people don't assume that you need to use beauty blenders dry. It is a sponge. You wouldn't wash dishes with a dry sponge. You wouldn't wash down your bathroom with a dry sponge, so it needs to be damp, because when it is damp, it is going to cling to that formula. And as you can tell, I am just kind of squeezing it and rubbing it in between my fingers. I do it quite a few times just because sometimes I will go quite a bit of time without washing my beauty blender and it is very built up. And if you don't want to use the pump like this one, you can also just use your regular brush cleaner. So now I'm going to begin cleaning my brushes. I do wet them at the very beginning. So the first brush cleaner that I'm going to be using is the Ulta Makeup Brush and Sponge Cleaner. We'll get the brush wet. I will spray the cleanser onto the brush, and then as you can see, I will start rubbing it on the back of my hand and in between my fingers. I just find that this helps get the product out a little bit better. Brands like Sigma do sell things that kind of look like pot holders is what I think that they look like, but they have little bristles and bumps on the back of kind of like your oven mitt, and that way you can just go over it and rub it against it to help get that part out a little bit better than what your hand would do. But those are quite expensive, so if you have a type of rubber kitchen utensil that has any hard backing like that, or anything that kind of raises up in a very small surface, and even make them out of a hot glue gun, or if you have a little brother and sister that has braces, you can just use it that way. But you just rub it on the back of your hand, or if you have something that has a rough surface, you can also use it that way. And then the last thing I'm going to use is the Sephora Daily Brush Cleaner. This is what I use mainly on a daily basis. It's really good for people who are working on clients or only have a limited amount of brushes but are having to go between different colors. What you do is spray it on a towel, and then you just go in and you rub the brush in the area that you sprayed the liquid on, and then it just begins taking out all of the product. And this is the quickest way out of all of them, especially since you don't have to leave your brushes overnight to dry. So if you are somebody who is freelancing or somebody who is using just a limited amount of brushes but you're doing a lot of things with them, this is definitely something I think you should invest in. I like this one over all of them, but you do need a liquid cleaner to actually go and get all of the product out of your brushes. Sometimes you really do need a deep clean. But if you don't have any of these products and you have baby shampoo or regular shampoo, you can use that. That's what I used for a very long time before I even knew that there was such a thing as brush cleaner. So if you have shampoo, that works just as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave any comments down below of any videos or tutorials or helpful tips that you would like to see in the near future, and I'll see you next time.